Hey guys, finally he sleeps here, back again with another GearHeads video. Today we have a very large smart screen. It is a wireless touch screen, 8 inches, that we are going to put into the Project S10. We got our hands on this from LAMTTO, and I am excited and pumped to see how this works, how easy it is to install, and if it can kind of upgrade the interior on the S10 a little bit. We're going to go ahead and open it up, check it out, and then we're going to test it in the truck and see exactly what we're dealing with. This is model RC17. It is an 8-inch display. Packaging is nice. All right, here it is. This is the actual display. Most important, make sure your iPhone is 12 or higher, blah, blah, blah. Must be a mount. Actually, it says it's MagSafe. Is that, can you mount this to, oh, I'm excited. We're going to test that. Does it attach to a MagSafe adapter so that you can mount it directly onto a MagSafe on? If that's the case, that's fantastic. That I'm excited to see if that actually works. All right, so substantial. It's got some quality to it. It's not too thick. It's not too thin either. And it's power button on the bottom. I wonder if it's auto or if we're gonna have to turn it on every time we get into the truck. Let's see. There's some SD ports and charging. This the cables from behind, but it says it is wireless. Other than, well, I guess you're gonna have to run power. All right. There's actually a lot in here. This is the, oh, this is actually a nice, that is a, these are the vent mounts that you can put it, attach it to the vent and lock it on. But oh, it is magnetic hold. That is a strong magnet too. Even as rough as the suspension is in the project truck, that feels like that is not going to come off. Yeah, that's not going to fall off of there. Even if we're, yeah, that is a strong magnet. All right, that is one way. What else do we have? Oh, here is another mount that it comes with. This is something, this is how we actually, this is the type of mount that we have in the truck now to hold our phone. This is a suction, and it's also sticky. So this, and I can attest to the quality on this. This is very similar. I mean, obviously it's a different brand, but this is how we have our car mount in the truck now, and this holds. So it attaches to the dash, and then you push the suction on, you lock it down. This hangs down in front, like if this is the side view, there's your dash. And then this attachment, it locks into the back. Oh, so it goes this way. It locks in to hold the mount there. So that's the second mount that comes in here. And there's also a 12-volt adapter, USB-C for power, which would just require you to run the wiring down and just hide it. Depends on where you're mounting it to see how that goes. And then there's also a wired connection to your existing head unit, I'm assuming. Just a microphone cord, well, it's a stereo cord, stereo connection, to connect it to the head unit. So I don't know if this is necessary, if we're going to be able to use this Bluetooth. It says it's wireless, so we'll have to check out the instructions, the installation guide, and see how difficult this is going to be. But I'm excited. This is going to look good in the truck. So we have it mounted in the truck. It's mounted up there using the suction cup holder, and then I've actually got the wiring running behind all of the panels. That's just a shadow here from the air freshener, but Install time, it took about 10 minutes. Like, no lie, 10 minutes to install this. And a CarPlay connection to the CarPlay was super simple. It was as simple as Bluetooth connection to the phone, make sure the phone is still connected to the head unit, and then it just sunk up real quick. It was that easy to have access to everything. Sound comes through, sounds great. The power cord was literally the only cord we needed. There is an aux cord here on the head unit, and it did come with an aux cord, but the Bluetooth worked just fine. The only thing that I would say is, without it being wired to auxiliary, the way it's, I've got it wired into the actual cigarette lighter currently, I think you're going to have to power it down, because if I shut everything down, it's still running off of the power of the cigarette lighter. So you'll have to power this down or unplug it. But if you hardwire it to a 12 volt only with ignition, then you won't have power unless the vehicle is running. That would probably be the optimal way to do it. But again, it's an add-on screen, so you're not gonna. This isn't really hardwired to the car. It's not connected to the stereo. It is an add-on to give you a large display here in the car. And the CarPlay, everything worked fantastic. Just know what you're getting. It is not a radio. You have your own radio in the car, so I am using the Alpine head unit that we have. It is a CarPlay adapter add-on. But the way it mounts, the way it works, absolutely love it. This thing is fantastic. Very grateful for this in the truck. This is going to make GPS and everything so much easier while I'm driving. Just make sure your Siri is on when you're using it. Touchscreen does work great. It is pretty responsive and fast. The whole thing, I'm in love with it. This is making a big difference here for the truck. Hope this helped. If it did, make sure you subscribe here on the channel. I'm finally he sleeps. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.
Finally he sleeps, finally he dreams. In a world of games it seems.